Welcome back. We're just doing a bit of rounds here around the school, getting familiar with what's here. So let's head outside and see what's available. Outside? If I remember correctly, the Student Union building should be on the east side of the main building. Doesn't seem like this is too urgent though. So maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. That's exactly what I was saying and we were doing, Green. There's more to Thors than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many of our facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs, such as the lacrosse and riding clubs, use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. I love the design of this so much though. I think it's those little arches. The two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for orbit maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thors. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zumerian terminology you can handle. What's a Zumerian? The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. First floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. Mango was just over there to the right and then he disappeared. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor, leave a salon reserved for upper class students on the third. Oh my, well let's start over here and then start going around there. There's Hugo and Becky. Oh no, I'm resisting it. Here, you know the massive corporation Kleist and Co? Well, this wee bam's Faye there. Thinks he's a pure ticket because his family's well off. He will nae stop so gotta resist it. He will nae stop following me about either. Okay. Actually, Dean me Edin. Should have been Ed really. Doing me Edin. Yeah. You go have a wee giggle with your family's money. Meanwhile, I'll go get a job and make my own money. Can't waste the good company life now. Hey there, Becky. Have you decided on a club to join yet? Yeah, how many times do I have to tell you to stop acting like you're my mate? I'm joining the school store. Got a problem with that? Becky, that's not a club at all. I know, you think I'm daft or something. As usual, you continue to baffle me. And presumably everyone else. Keeping my eye on you, Hugo. I'm attending the academy from my home in Heimdall. A commute like that makes it very difficult to join a club or work a part-time job like Becky does. Oh, I bet it does. Let's see if we can actually enter this building, though. The auditorium doors are locked. Let's turn on turbo while we run around a little bit. Because then I don't have to hold down the button. There's a furnace! Wow! A whole furnace. Rex. Oh there, those ladies in the lacrosse get-ups are looking mighty fine. Big crime against photography if I didn't snap some pics. And this academy's the place to be if you're looking for cute girls. Yeah, I'm gonna be late to the photography club. But when inspiration strikes, you can't just ignore it. Oh dear. He seems more seedy than he actually is, that's the thing, he really is in it for the photography. So, that's the Elisa girl I've heard so much about. She has a different air about her than the other thirst years. She's awfully cocky for a commoner. She intends to join the cross club, does she? What a lovely turn of events. I can use this to teach her her place. Elisa and I are taking a look at the clubs here. Would you care to join us, Emma, what are you saying? Right, I'm sorry, Reen. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm not much for sports myself. I think something like the literature club would be the best fit for me. Yes, I agree. Well, she's passionate to say the least. Joining a sports team does seem like it'd be interesting, though. Friendship, hard work, and success, huh? Never joined any sports teams before, but they must be pretty fun if she's this excited. When you think of traditional Erebonian sports, the word lacrosse should come screaming into your mind. The 3 key pillars of the sport are the 3 key pillars of youth itself: friendship, hard work, and success. So who's ready to make the most of their youth with us? Do try to control yourself, Emily. You'll scare them all off at this rate. I'm the captain of this club. Name's Emily, but people call me the Blazing Maiden. We're not going to be young forever, but as long as we're here, I'm going to make it count. Oh, are you here to join the lacrosse club? I'm sorry to tell you this, but this club is for girls only. What? But I was going to join. Oh, it's the worst game ever. Oh, are you here to join the lacrosse club? Sorry to tell you, it's the club for girls only. Yeah, I understand. It's a sexist club. I got it, I understand. How rude. How incredibly rude. Can I not speak to the horse? Oh god, this game just gets worse, doesn't it? I can't even speak to the horse twice and see what it says. Welcome to the riding club. I'm the current captain, Lambert Mark. And this is my trusty steed, Whitcomb. Are you a new recruit by any chance? If you've the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. We'll happily accept anyone who wants to experience the joys of riding. If you have the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. I bet this game doesn't even have faults. Could you imagine? Just imagine for a second that this game has no faults. Oh, I say, oh. I wonder if I can find any good material for this month. Oh, don't mind me. Just talking to myself. I do that sometimes. Actually, Class 7 might just end up being a treasure trove of material. I don't know what material means, but I don't like the sound of it. It's drugs, hardcore drugs. I've got a feeling your class will provide me with some good material. You better not let me down. Oh dear, monk. Oh dear. I guess this is where the fencing and swimming clubs are located. Not exactly what you'd call athletic, but it might still be worth checking them both out. I mean, we're at a military academy and all. There's not much point in being here if I'm not healthy. Not particularly athletic, but joining one of these clubs might be just what I need to remedy that. Now, which one should I join? A swimming club! Clearly. Given your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right. Mind if I ask who you are? My name's Patrick. I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper noble classes, right? I'm Reen Schwarzer. Pleased to meet you. Do you really think this feeling is mutual? I couldn't in good conscience say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. What? Why are you at this academy? It would serve you well to remember your place. I don't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles now, would we? Thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. Great tailor, though. Want to say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard that right. Oh, of course. I'll say it as many times as it takes for you to get it into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of the club. Do you follow that, or must I speak more slowly? Yeah, I got you. You're so darn cocky. How about taking me on one-on-one? Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objections to that. Just remember, you challenge me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. How could anyone be so upset over such a logical proposition? Very well then, if it is a match you want, then it is a match you shall get. Just because you're a noble doesn't mean I'm not gonna beat your ass. You need to be brought down a peg, and I'm gonna be the one to do it. Oh, good luck, Loggins. Welcome to the fencing club. I'm Friedel, the club captain. A number of interesting first years have joined us, so I'm curious to see how things unfold. Healthy competition amongst club members is always a good thing. I suppose, yeah. Patrick's quite the interesting one. He has a lovely tailor. I have a feeling he's going to be a good practice partner for Loggins. Yeah, we'll see about that. What's with this guy? He just marched in here demanding to be made captain. So much for respecting your elders. I figured this club would help me get in shape, but... man, what have I gotten myself into? What's with that guy? What, does he think he's hot stuff just because he's a noble? I've never been able to get along with jerks like that. Can't see that changing anytime soon, either. He's been preening even more than the other upper-class first years. Guess I won't be joining this club after all. I mean, I see what you're doing, Patrick. You're making people not want to join the damn club. Swimming doesn't just strengthen your body, but your soul, too. If and when you join this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do, as long as you want to make it happen. Working towards that will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. Of course, let's not forget that swimming's the perfect way to get cool when it's all toasty outside. Can't say I'd be surprised if some folks joined us just because of that. That's a good idea. Fascinating. He doesn't seem to have any nipples, but I suppose there are some things we can only do while we're students. Looks like there's a lot I could learn in this club. I'm going to fill out an application this very instant. Well, I hope you enjoy it. That guy's got a way with words. Strange that he's got no nipples. Just goes to show why he made captain. I think this might be the club for me. Turns out this might be the club for me. Oh. I expect you to say more on that regard. Doesn't seem to be anyone else down here, so let's go upstairs. Anyone up here? No? Oh, very well. I'd expect someone to be here. It's a good view of the pool. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's Monk, isn't it? I thought it was someone just wandering around in the background. Hello, Vivi. A year seems like a long time, but it'll fly by if you wasted all studying. It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. Now, if I were something fun to do, where would I hide? It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. Typical Vivi. You can tell they're different, you can tell. It might seem a little quaint, but gardening is both fun and enriching. We'd love to have you join our club if you have so much as a budding interest, because you see, budding, because flowers. I'll teach you everything there is to know about plants. The more love you pour into your flowers, the better they'll grow. Feel free to join our club if you want to cultivate a green thumb. I don't want green thumbs. I like my pink fleshy ones, thank you very much. They suit me quite well. Let's just see if we can head to the old schoolhouse. The old schoolhouse. We can. Anyone around? I don't see anyone around, but we'll investigate regardless. The front doors are locked. This whole building is closed up tight now. Probably for the best, considering all the monsters roaming around inside. Orienteering or no, I can't believe we were thrown in with them right after our entrance ceremony. Some welcome. I have no reason to be here right now anyway. So I should start heading to the student council I'm gonna attack the door. What was that? Was that just my mind playing tricks on me? Triple dot. No, there's something off about this place. It's definitely not just my imagination. All the more reason to keep my distance for the moment. I need to go to the student council room anyway. I have a theory budding in regards to that. It's all to do with actually the memory doors. We'll get into it more in Cold Steel 2, but there is something bubbling in my head that I want to talk about in that regard. But like I said, it's very much to do with the memory doors in third. We shall see. It's just a tease for future. The doors are locked. This is the engineering building, isn't it? Doesn't seem like anyone's here. It's because there's not. I wonder what this could be. A horse, maybe? Time will tell. Time will tell. Right, Manga, what are you doing here? Why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. If he intends to regularly befoul the library with his presence, I need to find a new place to study. I'm the one who needs to go somewhere else. He can't make me go anywhere. Oh dear. I like his development, but right now he is a jerk. Hello, and welcome to the library. You'll be very familiar with it by the end of your tenure at this academy. It's almost a second home for some students. But not only do we have every kind of book you could imagine, but the quiet atmosphere makes it a perfect study spot. Feel free to come along whenever you would like. We'd never turn away an inquisitive mind. We have every book you could ever want here, culturally or academically. Do you have Woo Baby? I'd like to take all your copies, please. Don't be a stranger. We'll happily take you in, whenever you're in a reading mood. Alright then. There's a copy of Woo Baby. Aha, good. They have Woo Baby on stock. Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope. That's it, that's the end of the conversation. Nope. I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? The same. None have managed to catch my interest so far. May I suggest you a, horse riding club? I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. It's pronounced noble. But it doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right, sorry for bothering you. See, the Eustace here, he's blunt. It's like he's not trying to be arrogant, he's just blunt. That's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. It's like he's just being straightforward, which comes across as harsh and cold and gives you the wrong impression of him as a character, which, again, foul complaint into tropes. Recommended reading corner. Imperial Railway as a history. Well, we'll get around to that at some point in future as an extra video. Rhineman. I'm just wondering if there's any keywords in there that I can spot. Le Burle. I can spot Le Burle and Calvert there. That'll be an interesting... Rua. Yes. Several words in there that I know. Contents were added to book notes. So let's check those book notes. We'll go there. Hashed beef rice. Oh. Books. Got the Imperial Chronicle coming up. Issue 2. Issue 2, by the way, is going to be an important one that I'll do separately later, because my plan, in case you've been following along with Zero and you're wondering, like, he hasn't done issue 8 of Crossbell Times. I plan to do it roughly around this time, when we get to the point where I would actually get issue 2. Don't read that, by the way. Spoilers. Spoilers all over the place. Should be obvious at this point, there would be, though. But Imperial Railways, there we go. Lovely. I found a very exciting novel series here the other day. They're real page turners, so as soon as I finish one, I come right back here and grab the next one. I found a very exciting novel series. You said this. You said this already. You got one line of dialogue? Female student. Dear oh dear. Anyone up here? Don't spot anyone. I don't spot any shinies. I'm assuming we're done here, so let's head out and go to the student council. Just get over it, mate. Jeez. Academy. Student Union.
This should be the Student Union building.
It should be, but it's not. What's going on?
I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year. How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 Mira coin I can borrow?
No.
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
What?
Triple dot.
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
Again, it's in the bag. It's a very common, easy to figure out trick. It's in the bag. It was misdirection.
It's in your...
Bag. It's annoying it doesn't have bag. I get why, but still.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sara as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wait, my 50... Mira.
It's fine, it's only 50 Mira.
He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room, too. Somehow. Nice good.
Too good.
I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Well, of course. Got to do the rounds properly, haven't you, Irene? Imagine going through this game not speaking to the NPCs. It'd be so weird. On the first floor of the Student Union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. This makes it the best place to stock up on supplies or buy new equipment on campus. Cool, I like this sign up here. It's Art Deco. It's like, lovely. See, that one's not Art Deco. It's like, why the Art Deco sign there? No idea. I mean, but I like Art Deco. Like, sort of got like a pseudo Art Deco going on this channel, in case you're wondering. That's what the thumbnail design is and stuff like that. There seem to be a lot of promising newcomers amongst the first years. It should be interesting to watch them all develop. Yes. It's like, yeah, I agree. I'm pretty curious about that Class VII too. It's like they have a whole different curriculum than we did. Alright. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. It's like, do you not do lessons and stuff? I mean, sure, like, how do you know at this point they have a different curriculum? That's what I found strange. Pretty curious about that Class VII too. Like, how do you know at this point they've got a different curriculum? How do you know? So far it just seems pretty much the same, right? I figured this academy would have some tough classes given how famous it is, but man, I still underestimated them. It's only April, so they haven't gotten too bad yet, but I think we're in for a tough 2 years. I'd assume there's only one bit of dialogue with these guys. Man, I always feel hungry after class. Munch. Why don't you get something? Food here is pretty good. Let's see about that then. A whole juice. We'll buy a whole juice. And a tomato. What? God, if only had 50 Mira. Oh. Could exchange my Sepith masses. That would do it, wouldn't it? Sepith masses, though. Ah, it's nice to have Sepith masses. Hey there. Have you come for something to eat? There are 3 things to know about our cafeteria's food. It's cheap, delicious, and served quickly. And we're proud of it. So if there's anything you want to order, just let me know. Food we serve is cheap and tasty, so we get plenty of students dropping by after their club practice gets out. If there's anything you want to order, just let me know. Cool! Hey there, welcome to the campus store. Or what will be the campus store once I finish setting everything up. Afraid I can't sell you anything today. Hope you'll come back again when we're ready though. Sorry, but I'm still getting things set up here today. Ran into a little trouble earlier. Hope you'll come back again when we're ready though. Maybe you should go sort that then? No, you're just gonna stand there, huh? It'd be quicker if you did something. At least stand on the spot moving. Like move your legs, like this. Then it'll imply you're doing stuff. Oh dear. They'll never learn. There's something wrong with these people in Erebonia. The chests are wrong, the people are wrong, I don't know. Flip. Did you get any first years to join the literature club? We got one in the photography club, but he's already showing up late and slacking off. Flip. 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 She's lost in her own little buck world again. When she gets absorbed into her own little world, there's no way to reach her. Hope that new member comes along soon. Tall boys with glasses really are the best. Just thinking about them makes me all tingly. You'd be interested in SAO and alicization. There's a certain couple in there you'd be interested in. Kirito and Yujio, yes. Tall boys with glasses really are the best. Just think about them makes me all tingly. Woo, baby. What's on here? What's that? Notebook. Wonder what that's about. Appears to be an unused room. Keep an eye on that room. What's it? What? Lower class chess club. Another day, another beat down by the nobles. I thought for sure that I would be able to win today too. Is this club ever going to break its losing streak? Probably when someone else joins. If this keeps up, I don't know if I'll be able to keep the club from getting shut down. I won't let things end like this. Well, good luck to you. Boxes. Very well. Right. Student council room. This looks like the place. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. I'm not interrupting. Knock. Hello.
Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice.
So do I.
Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sara sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
This is the thing with Towa's voice here. It's very much that case of... her voice is so much better in English. She's just more adorable.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Towa Herschel.
The name's Towa Herschel.
Herschel, of course, being a reference to the astronomer. There'll be other people who tell you different, but that's where the original reference is from.
I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here...
He'll learn at some point that, like, no, that's very obvious that she would be.
...is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course.
Your hopes and dreams.
Here you go.
And your notebooks.
Yours is the one on top.
Let's see...
Yay!
Oh, our student notebooks! I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sara asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
No, Towa, you're very busy constantly.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here.
Yes, like she doesn't need to sleep. Imagine that.
So you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sara. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Look at her adorable face.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class?
Never said any of that.
She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah.
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something?
No, it's more that Reen did. Because he doesn't know yet.
Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sara is absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
I love her character so much.
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind.
Really, Sara?
I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
That reminds me, my Sara. Like S-A-R-A-H. It's important I spell that out so you understand what I'm going to talk about. I was talking to a British person the other day, and very much was like, it's Sara with a H. And he was just like, what? Because here, S-A-R-A is Sara. So it's like, what the hell does Sara with a H mean? Sara of course has a H in it. What?
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like.
Well.
Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
Yes, not bad.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But all right, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly?
You agreed.
This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class VII.
Pardon?
Combination of everything.
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Like, how many analogies did you just use?
Wait, what are you drinking?
Don't ask.
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Yeah, I imagine such a man doesn't exist.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
A divine wind, you might say.
And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh?
Sarah's awesome.
She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Like, she's such a good character. I adore her so much. It's like similar to stuff like Fantasy B, where it's like, oh, there she is again. But it's like, that's within the story, without outside of the game. I'm like, yes, there she is, yes, because she's just so awesome. Afterwards, Reen returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the touchpad button or choosing Note from the camp menu and selecting their respective tabs. Alright, President Towa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Beware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. That's fine. And obviously, we'll end this part here, and the next part will go hand out the notebooks. Ta-ta for now.